Hi, today I want to give you some extra information on some products that are really close to each other, but they are a little bit similar, but still they are different. So when is it the right moment to use the Easy Varnish, the Powerprint, the Easycoat Glossy or the Easycoat Matte? And what's the difference between those products? Well, the Easy Varnish, the word or the name tells it already. It's to varnish an artwork. When we put a statue, an artwork outside, we try to protect first of all the color and secondly the material. So we use 1 or 2 layers of the Easy Varnish, and then it will be protected to go outside. When we try to use to apply a 3rd layer, then it might become difficult because there is a wax inside this product. So the varnish is water-based, but we have some liquid wax in it, and the wax is gonna fill up the pores, and the more you add of the product, the more the pores will be filled. And at a certain moment, the pores, they are not going to want any more product, and you're not going to be able to add any more layers, and then it will be completely protected and fully soaked to go outside. Then you just leave it like 14 days or 3 weeks inside before you put the statue outside varnished. It has not a glossy finishing, it's rather satin finishing. So it's never shiny or glossy, and it's not matte also. So this is for paintings and for statues. Okay, I hope this is enough information on the Easy Varnish. Then the Powerprint. The Powerprint is designed, is also water-based. It's made for doing copy transfers. So you have laser prints. You can also do it with the inkjet prints, but then it's going to give you a watery effect because of the print itself. When you put water on the print, the ink will disappear, will float a little bit, and that's why if you use the Powerprint on an inkjet, it's gonna look more like a water painting. It works, but a laser print is more exact to transfer. Yeah, that doesn't change the form and doesn't change the ink. So the Powerprint, you do 1 layer on your object. That might be wood or canvas or another surface which absorbs. Then you put a layer Powerprint on the paper, and then you put the paper on top of the object. So the ink is gonna be captured in between 2 layers of Powerprint. Then you have to press a lot on the paper, you have to let it dry, and then you can remove the paper by washing. When you have, for example, washed away the paper and there is still a milky effect of the paper on top of your paper, then you can apply a 2nd layer just on top your final result, and that's gonna take away the milky shine, the last milky shine. So you have first of all to remove the paper well, and then the very last little very thin layer that you can't remove, you can just put on 1 layer of Powerprint, and it will be as clear as water. Okay, so Powerprint for laser prints. You can also protect an object with it, but the varnish is more for outside. Now, What's the difference between Easycoat Matte and Easycoat Glossy? The Glossy is very, very shiny, brilliant. It's designed to apply napkins. You could also put it on, for example, a finished Powerprint. If you're ready with Powerprint and you want to protect your Powerprint, you can do the Glossy or the matte on top of the Powerprint. This is gonna make your final result make shiny. This one is going to turn it matte. And for the Easycoat Matte, it's very interesting that you apply 2 layers, one vertical, one horizontal, so you have a cross effect. And that cross effect is going to give you an extra matte effect. Good to know is that the matte is not water resistant, so you can't bring the Easycoat matte outside. This is only for use inside. The interesting thing of the Easycoat matte is that you can, for example, if you put it on top of a Powerprint, it stays a little bit absorbing. So if you want to spray liquid power or beaster on top of the matte and you want the color go into the Powerprint, then it might be interesting to use the Easycoat matte, but it can also be dangerous when it absorbs too much and your beaster or your liquid goes in too deep and too heavy. Then your Powerprint will have too much color. So if you don't want your Powerprint to change color, it's very interesting to use a layer of Powerprint on top of your result, or the Varnish or the Glossy. With the matte, you must be careful. Use only the matte if you want a little absorption inside the final result of the Powerprint. With the Easycoat matte, you can also have a very special effect when you mix it with Easy 3D Flex to get crackles. It gives you very different crackles than the Powertex does. But that we can show in a separate video because that's very, very different. Okay, now I think for the Easycoat Glossy that's quite simple. It is water resistant, it can go outside. If you put layer on layer on layer of the Glossy, you will have a super shiny effect. It's really nice when you, for example, make an animal and you want the eyes to be shiny. You can finish those eyes off with the Easycoat Glossy. Okay, that's gonna be it for the 4 products for today. I hope it was interesting for you. See you next time. Bye-bye and have a wonderful day.